This is a new piece that I'm doing here with a new folded pen. Pen itself, the tip is made out of brass. It's folded over on the end to make kind of a blade. The ink goes between the pieces of the two different sides of the blade. So even though the ink gets on the outside, it really doesn't feed from the outside of this nib very much. It's the ink in between that flows out. This is some of my favorite Chinese ink. Can't pronounce the name, but I got it on our trip to China a couple years ago, and it was a gift from the school that we were working with, and I have an awful lot of fun with it. It's waterproof once it dries, and you'll see why I'm using it for this verse. This is one of my favorite verses of assurance. It's really good to know on some days that the Lord loves us. So the style is intentionally kind of loose here. I want to try to capture the emotion of the moment. Just finishing up the scripture reference down here at the bottom. The paper is, it's actually paper that I purchased to make certificates for my students in class, and it's supposed to be, parchment paper that's good for that effect. But it was terrible with my copier. Actually, what happened is we would use the ink on there, and then it would just smear all over the place. So works great for calligraphy, though. So I have a whole ream of it. So this is brown walnut ink made out of walnut husks. And then you can see I dropped a bit of gold in there too, so now it's a little bit of flake. And we just put on a water wash, and now we're going to introduce some of this walnut ink with the gold in it, and we'll swirl that around a bit. Love the way it flows. And then you'll see in a moment how it dries. Mostly when it's going on, you just see the brown color. But then the gold part comes through a little bit more as it dries. It. You can see that sheen as the light catches it. A little close-up. Hope you enjoy.